Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg. In Grant Hill, Allie LaForce is our reporter. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Friday, they'll be taking on Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks. Then on Sunday, the Los Angeles Clippers come to town.
And for that game against the Hornets, it's the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Walker Kessler out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's James. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Landry in at the 3. And for the Pelicans, Luguentz Dort out there with Barnes. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Flanders in a 2-guard. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Here's King, following the score by Los Angeles. Pass to Barnes. To the paint. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And it's Williamson with the ball for the Lakers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
All no good. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Claxton a screen on Ball. King, the pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And the Lakers with possession here after the basket by New Orleans. Ball, Claxton with a rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to King. Claxton a screen on James. Throws it up high, and Claxton throws it down.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Here's James. After the basket by New Orleans. Williamson outside. Now here's Ball. Williamson right side. 4 on the clock. Over Barnes. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Claxton a screen on James. Flanders passes to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Williamson looking around. There's Ball with a three. Claxton with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attack.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Man, such a presence in close. Barnes fighting through the whistle and getting his.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Both free throws good from Barnes. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
Yeah, it's clear that he's a key aspect of their offensive success. His decisions with the ball are what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I briefly spoke with New Orleans head coach. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. Might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Here's Landry. No points so far. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And that one drops.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
Pass to Claxton. And it's blocked by Kessler. It's James on the wing. Takes the three. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make him earn those points from deep. Don't give them to him free at the line.
Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
Here's King. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Pass to Kessler. Now James. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. The kick out to Ball. Fires the three. And again, the Lakers, no good.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Here's King. Coming off a terrific game against Atlanta. Down low. It's tipped. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
Here's King. No points yet. Pass to Claxton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Back to Ball. Williamson outside. James outside. From deep three-point land. Williamson misses. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's King. Here's Garnett. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And for the Lakers, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Ball finds Williamson. Here's Landry to the left wing. And here's Ball. Three-pointer. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
Here's King. Pass to Claxton. Over to the wing. The three. King gets the bucket.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here is James. Coming off a 16-point game against Houston.
And not to be overlooked, his playmaking made a difference as well.
Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 12. Got a hand on it. And they'll keep possession. And Williamson gets it to go.
And what hustle from Zion right there. Just outworking everyone on the offensive boards.
Dort outside. Here's Marks. Check by James. The shot by Marks, no good. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Landry, the pass to Williamson. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 4-point Laker lead.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Pass to Garnett. Here's King. Here's Marks. Check by James. Inside. Here's King. Soft touch off the glass. King's got 5.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Rollins. And King pulls it down.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Flanders passes to King. To the left side wing. There's the triple. Marks, good. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Goodrich. 14 feet away. Chalk up 2 there.
The bounce pass right on the money. Great setup.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Here's King. He's got 5. Here's Peters. Rebound by the Lakers.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Out to the right wing. Here's Goodrich. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Here's Rollins. And it's off from 3-point range. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 from deep. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And Los Angeles making a change here. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pelicans.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint. Just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Now the Pelicans in transition. Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
Wells is checked in for the Lakers. LaMelo Ball comes in for Rollins. And he can't hit the second. The Lakers trail. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Ball. The shot, no good. The Pelicans have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Garnett tipped. Here's Bates. Still without a bucket. Goodrich, the pass to Ball. From the top of the key, can't hit it. His 7th miss in 9 attempts. Here's King. Here's Garnett. Drops in the 3. Garnett's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Bates, the pass to Goodrich. Ball outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And Ball throws it down.
Boy, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Here's King, hounded by Ball. And it's King missing. Lets a floater go. The shot off that time. It'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's New Orleans up by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
We've got Miles Turner, and it's Marks in at the 3. That's the Pelicans 5. Here's Bates. Count that bucket.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's King. Turner, a screen on Ball. King, the pass to Turner. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Turner's got his first 2 points of the night. Ball outside. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Step back and fire. Vanderbilt, the pass to Ball. They shoot again. Yep, that one goes. Ball's got 9.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Pass to Marks. Here's Garnett. Here's Flanders. No made baskets yet. Shot on the wing, and they pick up 2. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Ball outside. Deflected.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you guys.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
To the middle. Bates, pass to Goodrich. Ball outside. Three-pointer. Ball with another miss.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
Here's King. He's got 5. Pass to Flanders. Here's Garnett. To the inside. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Ball. Fires for 3. Ball with another miss.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Pass to Flanders. Turner, a screen on ball. Here's King. And no good, trying to use the glass. Lakers trail by 5. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Bates. They set a pick. 6 to shoot. Stop the drought. The rebound by Marks.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Flanders. Rebound, the Lakers. Ball outside. Here's Goodrich. Ball outside. To the middle. Here's Bates. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Ball has wasted no time showing off his passing skills. A really gifted distributor.
Over to the left wing. Here's King. He's got 5. It's hauled in by Bates.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Pass to Goodrich. Ball outside. Now here's Vanderbilt. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. And it's now just a 1-point New Orleans lead. The Pelicans have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Here's Bates. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Pass to Ball. Looking to get it going. Got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Here's King. And again, New Orleans no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Taking a look at some numbers here for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Now, here is James. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Let's go with a 3. Pelicans cleared away. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Atlanta.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And down it goes, 2 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
King, the pass to Flanders. They set the pick. Here's Marks. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Pass to Landry. And here's Kessler. Here's Williamson. The 3-ball. Zion attacks from range.
Locked in and ready to go. They put the ball in Zion's hands, and he fires.
Here's Marks. He has 7. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Back after this.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the New Orleans Pelicans.
They've controlled the pace, and it's been fast. Getting out in the open court and scoring before the defense could get set,
Says the Jet. And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
Now that we're close to knowing who will be participating, some of these guys may be in the gym early and leaving late, shooting threes on a timer.
If you're not prepared, it's easy to look bad in this event.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. New Orleans leading by 6. And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Zion Williamson. LaMelo Ball is out there with James. Then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Landry in at the 3. Barnes, no good.
Really good shot contest there and made it tough for the shooter.
Ball outside. James passes to Williamson. Back to James. Just 5 on the clock. Fires at the elbow. Barnes with the rebound. Well, the Pelicans shooting a solid 47%. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Ball with a steal. Ball taking it all the way.
Well, you look at Ball, and I really think he excels more in the open court than he does in the half court.
King, the pass to Flanders. Here's King. Pass to Flanders. Shot clock at 6. Over James. Flanders can't hit. Lakers trail by 4. Landry, the pass to Ball. Here's Landry. The 3 is up. Dort grabs the miss. On offense, here are the Pelicans. Pass to King. Here's Flanders. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. The shot. The offensive rebound. Now here's Dort. Outside Barnes. Back to Dort. From behind the arc. Kessler with a rebound.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense there.
Wow! Zion! Mercy!
Yeah, and Williamson is an explosive athlete, remarkable at finishing off alley-oops.
King, the pass to Barnes. Pass to Flanders. Over James. Flanders can't hit.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
James passes to Ball. And stolen by Claxton. Here's Barnes. Good D by Ball. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Kessler. And here's Williamson. For the tie. Again, the Lakers score.
And Zion living up to his full potential tonight. He can be a terrifying matchup when he's playing with energy.
Inside. Here's Barnes. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Landry. Dort defending. Here's Williamson. Zion packs it home.
You know, coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit and there's no whistle, and it happens a lot. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now, here is James. Pass the ball. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Zion! So hard to stop down low.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
King, the pass to Barnes, and he banks in the layup. Barnes has got 8.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
Williamson outside. Landry, the pass to Williamson. From the wing, it's tipped. King, the pass to Barnes. Here's King. From outside the arc, and the three-pointer goes. And now a three-point New Orleans lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Pass to Garnett. Here's King. Here's Marks. He's got 11. And there's the rejection.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And the basket by Landry.
Look, he may not be a high-volume three-point shooter, but he'll take that when you give him the chance.
Here's King. Give him 8 points now. Claxton, a screen on James. The shot by Marks, no good. And it's Williamson with the ball for Los Angeles. Pass to Landry. Williamson outside. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's King. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Claxton passes to King. Here's Marks. Beyond the arc. Kessler with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Ball taking his time here. Here's Garnett. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
6 on the shot clock. Ball outside. And Ball heaves in the deep three.
No hesitation there from Ball, letting it fly from distance.
During his career, we've seen LaMelo Ball score from just about everywhere, Clark.
Yeah, you know, he's really a talented player. I mean, he can make it hard on any defense. He's always in motion, and he knows what to do when he catches the basketball. He's unpredictable in how he goes about it. He's a hard cover for sure.
So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. Rollins, he's checked in for the Lakers. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at the Lakers, sitting in 7th place right now. They'd like to climb up the standings. And of course, New Orleans, 7 games behind.
Seeing where the Pelicans are, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
2 points. That one goes. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Pass to Barnes. Rebounded by the Lakers.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Barnes.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
The 11-footer. The shot won't fall.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Pass to Williamson. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Pelicans trail by 3. Marks passes to Garnett. Outside Barnes. Here's Marks. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Goodrich has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Williamson. To the paint. Nails it from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
Boy, I think they've lost their intensity. I mean, the defensive pressure is lacking this half.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Here's Marks. To halt the run. And Claxton with a nice bucket inside. Claxton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Williamson outside. Oh, the power of Zion.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
A minute 9 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Claxton. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. King, pass to Barnes. Goes back up. King gets the bucket. King's got 10 points in the game.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Bates, the pass to Williamson. Rebounded by New Orleans. King's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Barnes. Here's King. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. It's in. Scotty Barnes.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Takes a 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Zion Williamson has been on display for the Lakers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Barnes, and it's King in at the 1. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them. When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Pass to Barnes. Down low. Here's Peters. The Lakers with a rebound. Here's Bates. Here's Dermonenko. Out to the wing. Back to Ball. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. King, the pass to Marks. Jacks up a 3. Garnett, no good.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
He's guarded by Barnes. Ball outside. From the arc. Barnes with the rebound. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Pelicans. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Bates. The 3 from Ball. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. King, the pass to Barnes. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Up top Ball. To the paint. Goodrich, the pass to Ball. From the high post. Deflected. Pass to King. To tie it up. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Dermonenko. Back to Ball. Here's Bates. It's stolen by Barnes. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's King. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Bates. Lets a 3 fly. Rebounded by New Orleans. King's got rebound number 8 now. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. To the middle. Picked it out of midair. Ball outside. To the inside. To stop the drought. Sinks it from distance. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot totals, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
Shot clock at 2. Garnett. And Goodrich pulls it down. Goodrich has got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside, deflects the pass. Here's King. To the inside. Peters' shot is good. Peters has got his first points of the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Dermonenko banked it in off the glass.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
Here's King. And he lobs it up top.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. LaMelo on the attack. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Never lacking for sizzle in this game. That was a sweet move from Ball right there.
The Lakers making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to New Orleans coach address the team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Good work there as it goes. The Lakers have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Pass the ball. Puts the move on. Just 5 to shoot. Ball ventures inside and converts.
Boy, LaMelo finding a way to beat the clock there. Man, he's a creative player.
Here's King. Pass to Claxton. Here's Flanders. Buries it down low.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And they take the lead. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter.
In the fourth quarter, he's gone 3 of 4, and they've really needed that efficiency.
Here's Goodrich. He's guarded by Claxton. Goodrich, the pass to Ball. Here's Goodrich. There's the 3. And King pulls it down. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And Los Angeles making a change here. And so he hits both. Lakers trail by 3. Lets it go from 11. Pelicans cleared away. Here's King. Pass to Barnes. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Dort to screen on Williamson. Here's King. Pounded by Ball. Here's Flanders. Here's King. Another shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
James with the ball, and it's Dort picking him up. Here's Williamson. Great work in close from Zion.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
The Pelicans lead by 3. Outside Barnes. Pass to Claxton. Oh, and there's the whistle. He was going up for the layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it or not. So we got a couple of free throws coming up. Free throw good. Claxton.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Now, here is James. Defense right on him. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now Barnes.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
That one's off. And he's good on the second.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Lakers. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Here's Landry. Dort defending. Kessler a screen. Clock at 6. Here's Ball from 20 feet out. Oh, Claxton with a rebound.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense. Oh my, just what they needed. Barnes with a crucial burst of offensive energy.
Lakers trail by 5. Now Ball. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Second team foul.
Ball outside. Shoots a 3. Kessler. Oh, he jammed it.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Dort, a screen on Kessler. Here's King. 6 to shoot. Power is home. Oh, he leaves no question.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climbing.
Now here's Ball. He's covered closely. It's stolen by Barnes. He gets 2 from the low post.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end. It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
He launches. Ooh, the shot misses. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Now Dort. Ooh, nice setup for the slam.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Now here's Ball. Defense is right there. Williamson against Barnes. Outside Ball. 5 to shoot. Kessler jams it home. That's tipped. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one. I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Ball fires. Oh, the miss in the face of great defense. And so the Pelicans take the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And now, our player of the game.